going to check out Utopia Falls, which is where?
Inland from Hervey Bay. About an hour and a half off the coastlines. We've just been driving for a little while. We got to Hervey Bay yesterday. We'd heard about this place and...
It's about, what did it say, an hour 20 to get here, so thought we'll come check it out.
Looks pretty cool. See how we go.
So we're off. Dean's having his lunch. No time to waste. Man's multitasking.
Turns out walking and eating, especially on a decent uphill, isn't very easy. It makes it quite hard to breathe properly when you've got a mouthful of food. But it's not too long of a walk anyway. There's a 3k return, so shouldn't be too far off now anyway, I reckon. Got a little bit of steepness.
It's rated grade 4, which
is only one down from the highest grade.
I mean, it doesn't feel too bad, it's not too long, but yeah. Obviously it's the steepness that adds to that grading.
We've had this conversation before about what decides on the grading, so we said, where's the line? What makes it there? I don't know. Oh, it smells like fart. You fart? Yeah?
Like crop dust.
Oh my god. I thought it was the plants.
Normally it's the other way around. Go back.
Good. Time we do a bushwalk with short socks on. Instant regrets.
Get so much crap in that part.
Just straight down the side of the sock.
First 2 steps, first in, I looked at each other and we're like, oh my god, I got so much dirt in my socks. Regrets, why did we not lay long ones?
We can hear the water. Doesn't sound like it's flowing crazy, but...
Oh, it's got a bit of a waterfall. There.
Cold?
Fresh. Cold. Yeah.
We found some more painted rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, so blue.
So blue.
You can see the bottom there.
Yeah.
See?
Wow, yeah. Parkour. It is so clear. You can even see to the bottom of every little pocket. Like, stupidly clear. Jump from that ledge.
Now, I hate cold water.
Really bad.
Yeah. It's an absolute mission to wash your hair when you're living on the road. But my hair is like a week due for a wash. I haven't washed it for a week, so we're gonna wash. We're gonna wash. We're gonna wet in the water. Cold.
Let's go.
It's cold. See, at least this, so you can check the depth there.
You can literally see the bottom, so we know where to jump.
Oh, let me circle, baby. I think you're gonna have to count me down.
Okay.
Oh, nope.
Ready?
Nope.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, fuck. See just how clear that water is. It's hard to see because it's so reflective as well. See the bottom down there? So nice. So nice. So right now we are in the first week of June. I hate cold water, but this was cold, but it actually was still very manageable. So nice.
location's pretty special.
Yeah, beautiful.
It's called Utopia for a reason, I think.
We've got 3 nice little beautiful clear blue rock pools like this to play around.
And all to ourselves.
Yeah, I think on a weekend it might be pretty busy, but midday Friday.
You're laughing.
I should have had the camera on. Dean was walking. You can see that wet skid mark? Just slipped down. Oh gosh. So Dean just said, I want to attempt a 360 dive.
I feel like this one might hurt my butt. It might be okay. That was awesome!
You're like a child.
We finished up at Utopia Falls.
It's been so nice.
It is awesome. You get this absolute special place.
Worth the drive out no matter where you are from. If it's a couple of hours, like it is beautiful.
If you're heading up the coastline in any way, definitely worth a stop by. And every pool is like well deep enough that you can jump in. Definitely a must stop. And there, it's been nice.
Oh, sorry.
Where's that rank on the waterfall swimming hole list?
I don't know. It's up there.
It's up.
I like the one at Coffs that we went to. Still with the sandy waterfall bottom.
Yeah.
That was really nice. Maybe it's up there with that.
I think I'm putting it
Number
second.
2. Number 2 so far is Victoria down to Melbourne, Queensland up to Hervey Bay. And number 1 was in Coffs Harbour, Scott's Fall, and number 2, Utopia Falls.
I think we're definitely going to favour waterfalls that you can swim in.
Because we've been to some that are either been too murky, a bit too wild to get to, or a bit too cold, where week 1 of June and it's nice to swim in, even though it's fresh still. But
yeah, the water was cold, not as cold as... Well, what about Lower Porters? Would you put that up there as well?
Lower Porters was cold though.
Yeah.
So yeah, Lower Porters was beautiful. That would be up there, but Lower Porters was cold, like ice bath kind of cold.
Yeah, Lower Porters was super cold, but it was... Yeah, it was pretty special. Had a bit of a special feeling to it. Just felt like you were...
It was like a different
in another world, really.
For reference, Lower Portals is on the scenic room in Queensland.
As far as this one goes, if you're ever going past Hervey Bay and you've got a chance to stop in and have a dip, definitely recommend locking out the day. And there's a nice mountain hike.
Yeah, so
Mount Walsh.
Yep.
Which you can do, which we
didn't realise till we got out here, so we would have spent a whole day. We probably would have done that first if we were aware.
Missed out on that one. Walk-ins, really easy, very accessible to anyone, I think.
Yeah.
So we just pulled up to Mackenzie Park in Juraringa, heading out to the Blackdown Tablelands. There's a couple of pretty specky waterfalls out there. So we just pulled up at a nice little donation camp. She's pretty sweet, mate. Got a hot shower, toilets, dump point, everything you really need from a cheap camp. Sun's setting at the moment. We'll stay here for the 2 nights and spend the day out at Blackdown Tablelands tomorrow. And yeah, we'll see you in the morning. We've had a cruising morning.
Not really, we went for a run.
Yeah.
And we were cold. It's cold this morning. What does it say? It's 24 now apparently outside.
Yeah. Warmed up now, but
it was 5 degrees this morning.
Yeah, this morning was cold. Now we're just making some lunch before
I'm eating mine now. Mine's kind of like a brekkie lunch.
Yeah. Lunch. There's wraps left over from last night, which seems to be the theme of every
walk we do.
Yeah.
This time was unintentional.
We seem to have wraps every time we go for a walk for lunch, which is a bad thing because they're really good. Packing for snacks and lunch, and then we'll be on the road. Wraps, mandarins, popcorn, lollies, bars. So we just drove out to Blakedown Tablelands.
Well, not quite.
Well, we got to the road and it was shut. We pretty much come out here for
to see that.
Yeah.
So we drove 2.5 hours inland from Rockhampton type area. We came out here just to go and check that out because it looked magical.
Because there's also nothing else out here that really interests us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's our last 2 days. That is part of living life on the road, guys. You have to be prepared.
Do your research, check where you're going.
And we've seen nothing anywhere about it being closed. We would have had to check the National Park website. So now we know we will not be making that mistake again.
At this point, we headed to our next stop, which was near Mackay in Youngjella National Park. We wanted to see Finch Hatton Gorge, but unfortunately due to the weather, it had also been closed too. Lucky for us, this was a good excuse to keep heading west to check out Broken River and these cute little platypuses. Unfortunate that we had missed out on another beautiful swimming hole, but lucky for us, we made the most of it and got to see our first ever platypuses in the wild.
We are at
Cape Hillsborough.
going to
Hillsborough.
Going
to Wedge.
got there. So this little spot we found, we can only get there at low tide, so you can see how low the tide is right now with all this that's just kind of gone out. We are walking all the way out to that peak there, and then we're crossing to that little island. I think our little hidden gem is on there. Dean.
Back.
Oh my gosh. I think I need to take my shoes off nearly. I'm so... Owie. Oh. I think I need a hair tie. Oh no. So I got stuck. And when I tried to get my shoe free, I got splattered. That went from like really mild to the floor being really solid to disaster within seconds. I'm scared of getting stuck again. Can't stay still for so long. Oh. Oh, yucky, and there's a rock in my shoe or something weird. Oh, this is a disaster. Look at this thing. Oh my god.
You love dirty feet.
I hate dirty feet.
Just got here and the tide's not low enough. We want to get over there. The only real path is like from there to there.
But it still looks really deep.
But it looks deep, and this is
getting close, or
this is
potential for croc country, so
this is croc country, so
we're gonna say no today.
That water looks a bit brackish. We had a quick look and it said generally only accessible on the lowest of low tides. We don't play with them crocodilians.
So that is Wedge Island, and then that is Orchid Rock, and you can see this whole section here, it ends up going underwater when the tide comes up, so you can only actually go and check it out on this low tide now. I'm really prepared for a little bushwalk. We just found out that there's a bushwalk here and we couldn't say no. It's only 2Ks.
2K of straight stairs at the moment.
What we thought was the lookout ones, and the lookout was better than this lookout. That was a mouthful.
It's pretty. It's a bit nice. Are there turtles down there?
Is that a turtle?
I think so.
Oh my god!
Wow.
dirty feeties.